Hi there guys and girls, so today's lesson we're going to be looking at finger technique. Let's get into it. Okay then, so for today's lesson we're using ProMark's Rebound 5A drumsticks. These come with rubber bands, two on one side on one stick and one on the other, so you can distinguish between your right and left. So if you can see there, just give you a bit of a close up. So what you do is with these is you put them at the fulcrum point of the stick, and it helps you just keep your fingers in the right place. If you're not sure what a fulcrum is, basically it's not the balance point of the stick. It's the point where the stick gets the most rebound. So I'll show you on this pad. So if you throw it down, the stick will just keep bouncing by itself. Okay, so you want to find the point where the stick bounces the most without any resistance. Okay, so the best way to imagine this is if there's no gravity and space was all around us, you throw it down and then it would keep spinning off into space forever because there'd be nothing to stop it. Okay, so once again, it's the point at where the stick bounces the most without you having to put any effort into it. Okay, so as I said, we're using these ProMark sticks and my Stag practice pad. Okay then, so when I talk about stick control, it's more your fingers. Okay, how we control the rebound to get more hits and generally play faster and better and smoother. Okay, so I'll show you here. So hopefully you can all see this. So as you throw the stick down, you want to catch it at the bottom. Okay, so I'll show that again. So we're on the fulcrum point, throw it down, and you're catching it at the bottom. Okay, so you can practice that for a little bit, just catching it. And then the second part of the movement is we're going to throw it down and we're going to use our fingers to propel the stick back up. So you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so basically, instead of doing multiple wrist actions, which is hard work, you're going to do 1, 2. So you're only getting 2 hits for every one wrist action that we do. Okay, so I'm going to show you now on the snare drum. I do have another camera, so hopefully give you a side view of what's going on, make it a little bit easier for you. And I'm going to show you some exercises to help you develop this and to improve your speed. Okay then guys, so setting up, find our fulcrum point on both sticks. As I said, it's the point where it rebounds back to us if we haven't put any effort in. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to start nice and slow and build up an exercise for you guys to do over the coming weeks and months. It's something that I practice for 15 minutes every day pretty much, and it will improve your playing loads. Okay, so we start with the right hand, so you're going to throw it down on the 1, catch it, snap it on the 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Left hand, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I don't know whether you can see it that clearly. Hopefully this camera here is picking it up. It's all with your wrist. There's not much hand movement. Initially, to get that initial exaggerated movement, yes, you might use your hand a little bit more. But then, when you get used to it, it's all more wrist than anything. Okay? So this is the pattern that I use and what I practice with. So we're going to go 1, we're going to do a bar of quavers on the right hand, bar of quavers left hand, bar of quavers both hands, and then a bar of 16th notes. Okay, so and that's single stroke 16th notes, so we're not doubling up, that's single strokes. Okay, so we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay, and you just just keep repeating that over and over. So I'll do it really slow for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Okay? And like I said, so you repeat that pattern over and over again. So we'll do it quickly again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the start. Okay, so I'll repeat it for you through a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, as you can see, this speed comes as the more and more you're doing it. So you can also use this for double strokes. So I'll just go through that now. So obviously the double strokes or diddles would just be 2 strokes with the right hand rather than the single strokes. I'll just quickly go over what I'm doing on the single strokes. So I'm still using the technique, but I'm doing alternate hands. So it'll be right, left, and then do the taps afterwards. So 2 full strokes, right, left, catching them, right, left with the fingers, okay? So you right, left, right. So they're not doubles, okay? So now I'll go through the double strokes. So we're going to go right, right, left. Okay, so I got a little bit messy towards the end there, but even when I'm doing the rolls, it's still using my fingers. You see my little pinky's not sticking out. You see a lot of drummers when they roll, they'll be like this, and it's relying more on the bounce, but you're not getting a clean 2 hits. Okay, so with your fingers tucked in, using your fingers to get that second hit. So guaranteeing that you're getting 2 for every hit rather than sometimes 3, sometimes 4. Okay, so once again, do it nice and slow. Throw that stick down and catch it. And then speed up a little bit. So have a lot of fun with it. It will improve your playing loads. Adds little things in on your hi-hat, your ride cymbals, makes it a lot easier to play. Little ghost notes on your snare drum, the little intricate stuff in between notes, it improves the sound of that no end. I mean, if I play a beat, how a drummer that doesn't use this technique would play, and when they're doing drags, they just use that bounce technique that I was talking about. So, and now I'll play it how I play it. Ready? Way. My way. So you can hear everything becomes a lot crisper, it's a lot cleaner, you can actually hear the notes in there. I was exaggerating a little bit so you could hear it. Obviously my normally ghost notes would be a lot quieter. But there we go. Okay. So take it away to your kit, have some fun with it, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.